Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be starting off the month of July by doing an Independence Day design. Let's get started. So I started off by removing the last set and applying my soft gel tips by Gelish. If you need to see how I did that, I will put the video at the end of this one. And I took some clear tape to make a French tip on the bias, and I'm going to be applying some Born Pretty stamping polish, and I'll leave a link for that below. And I'll be doing this to each nail, and I cut to the last one since the other nails are pretty much the same. But we're going to do this. I put 2 coats on each nail, and I peeled off the tape afterwards, and I let this fully dry so that I'm able to put on a top coat over it. As you can see here, they're nice and dry. And we're going to put just 1 coat of this top coat, cure it after each nail. And that's going to seal that part of the design in. And you can like leave it this way if you're down for that kind of a thing, but I'm doing an Independence Day design, so I have a lot more to go. So now I'm going to be applying 2 coats of this Sally Hansen's Insta Dry color Midnight Drive, and we're going to be doing the same technique with the clear tape, just doing it on the opposite side. And I didn't mention, but when you do this, you want to put the tape starting a little bit above your smile line so that you can cover that up. And that way, as you see here, when you have the 2 colors intersecting, they fall right above your smile line so you don't see any growth of nail. So after letting that fully dry, I'm again applying a clear top coat. The clear top coat that I'm using is by Modelones. So yeah, you want to fully dry the nail polish because the red and the blue is a regular nail polish, and you don't want that to wrinkle underneath your gel polish. So now going in with Sheek White by Gelish, I'm just making these firecracker sprays of white against this blue. It's gonna break up the color a little bit. I did find the midnight blue a little too midnight blue. So I'm gonna put some light color on this. I thought originally about striping the red stamping polish, but there wasn't enough surface to make that look good. I thought about putting the stripes underneath my tip since it is showing the red, but I just figured let's just leave it like this. So now I'm using the Shany striping polish, and this is a silver glitter. I'll be leaving a link for that below. And I'm just kind of staggering the lines for the firecracker so it looks like a really nice spray between the 2 colors. So now I'm going in with my Gummy Jelly and Shiny by ENail Couture. And for my middle finger, I'm going to adorn the smile line with rhinestones. So I'm going to be making it look like a necklace or a crown. More like a crown, I guess, because one of our iconic figures that strike independence for this country is the Statue of Liberty, gifted by the French, rebuilt twice. Well, again, after that, it was smaller, and now it's bigger. Um, and it's a huge symbol for the freedom that we have here, which I am so very proud of. I mean, no country is perfect, and we do have the things that we do not like in this country, but at the same time, knowing some other countries that I've been to, the United States is by far the one where, you know, you can do things like this and it's okay. And I can walk out my door, I can make a living. Um, and while I'm not supposed to be judged by anything that I do, but the freedom is there to be whatever you want in this country. And we have to give credit to that and the people that have fought to make that happen for us. So anyway, I'm just putting red and blue rhinestones over this clear band here. And sorry that I'm off frame. I don't know how that happened. I think I just didn't want my hand resting on the rhinestones to where they stuck on my hand, not realizing that I was pulling out of frame. So some of this is off, but at least you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I've got these caviar beads and I'm just going to be filling them in. I just got these caviar beads. And I have to apologize for that. Like, I know I just try to use up what I have, but I had to have them because it's just incomplete. You know, if you've seen all my videos, I use rhinestones all the time, and I just feel like something is missing, and it's caviar beads. So, I got these. But anyway, as you can see, I mean, this sucker is just looking super fabulous right now. Who knew that I can just pulling together you know, these colors with the caviar beads, and it's making such a bold statement already, and I'm so loving it. I mean, imagine if you had a necklace that looked exactly like this to wear at some, you know, Independence Day extravaganza or something. I don't know. At any rate, you know, in the middle of doing this, it was during the middle of the week, kind of, because I really wanted to get this out Friday night. It's Friday night, so I really want to get this out Friday night for you guys. And I was like really tired just doing these nails. And by the time I was done and I was looking at the design, I was like, oh my gosh, this design is so super pretty. And I don't know if it was because I did, you know, about 10 videos, not the 10, like 11 videos of, you know, masculine designs. And then after seeing this, I'm just like, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being my birthday month now, and I can do my own designs and make it look the way that I want to. I do enjoy doing designs that I typically wouldn't do. It's a nice challenge, and when it comes out nice, like some of the logos did, I definitely enjoy that. But to be able to obviously put bling back into I had 10 videos with no bling, so that is a problem. But now, you know, I'm putting hollow stars on here on my blue part of the tip, and it's just fabulous right now. It's like being on a diet for months and then having like that one cheat day. If anybody is doing that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just making different design configurations with the rhinestones and the stars on each tip, just to keep it interesting. And again, apologize for being off the camera here. But I think it's those caviar beads because I had it placed so far off on the screen right there. So for me to like get to them, I obviously, as you can see, had to move my hand out of the way, so that wasn't helping me. But this is the nail right now that has that spray of fireworks, and putting those hollow stars on there definitely made it look like, you know, not real fireworks, but the obvious firework image, if you were to think about it, like sprays and stars and stuff. At any rate, moving on to the next nail. We're going to do something a little bit different here. We're just going to go with a plain and simple lining of this tip here, and then I'm just going to add more hollow stars. And obviously the idea here is that I wanted the blue space to be the blue space on our flag, and that has 50 stars. And I counted the ones that I ended up putting on my hand here, and I think there's like 26 of them, 26, 27. So if I had another set on the other hand, I would technically have 50 stars, and you know, obviously more than that, so you can just make pretend that those extra stars are the territories that that are part of um the United States. So anyway, just trying to think in depth to what the flag looks like. But I really loved how this came out, because I mean, those, if the rhinestones didn't do it, those hollow stars just added an extra, like, I don't even know what word I can possibly use, but I definitely pumped up the design a bit. And don't worry, towards the end you'll be able to see the whole stinking nail, because this whole off frame thing is just so disappointing right now. At any rate, but yes, so as a reminder, it's my birthday month. My birthday is actually the 5th of July. So I definitely enjoy Independence Day. I always, you know, just think sometimes that, oh, the fireworks are meant for my birthday. And sometimes they're actually on my birthday, depending on what day it lies on. But yeah, I've always loved this holiday, but not so much in like the party department, because everybody goes away for Independence Day. So that's why I've always celebrated my birthday a month long. And you know, some of my friends will take the weekend vacation. Some people will take 1 week or 2 weeks vacation. So I'll just plan a bunch of stuff to do during the month, and I'll give them like an itinerary, if you will. And I would say just show up to any one of them. You don't have to show up to all of them, you know, just one of them. And so every time that I would have something to do, there was always like new people. I mean, you know, new sets of people coming to it. And or sometimes they would go to almost every one. So that's always nice and fun to do. These days, I mean, obviously last year I didn't do anything, but actually I think when I hit my 30s, it just, I really didn't do anything that crazy anymore. But as far as nails go, I'm definitely going to. So like I said, as a reminder, I'm going to be doing my July birthday month. So I gotta narrow down, really. There's just so many things that I'm thinking of right now, and I have to narrow down specific things that I like, and portray that on a nail. So we'll see. I mean, I took 10 days to go through comic book characters. Maybe I'll take, you know, a 5 video week to do a ton of things. So I don't know. Maybe you can comment below and help me decide whether I do an individual design per nail some weeks. I mean, we have about 4 weeks of July, right? So if I should do single nail designs like I did with the comic book characters, or if I just do a full set design. I can do either or both. So I mean, the sky's the limit. and I'm just running through so many ideas. So we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna have enough nails to do it on or enough time, but I'm going to make it work. So again, we're just gonna copy what we did on the ring finger with the spray of fireworks and the hollow stars, but this time, as you see here, we're putting the blue rhinestones to line the tip. The other version of this I did was lined with the red rhinestones. So I totally love these colors. Now I got different size caviar beads. I'm gonna leave a link of that below, but they did come in different sizes. Looking back, I think maybe I could have used a smaller size caviar bead because they are, to me at least, a little too big. But as I'm putting these hollow stars on too, so I cured it after I placed it. If you don't cure it with these hollow stars and then you put a top coat over it, they're just gonna move around. So after I place these, I'm gonna give that a cure, and then when I put the top coat over it, I'm gonna be very generous with it so that it kind of fills in the spaces in between the hollow stars, because it doesn't lie flat. I mean, it lies flat but stiff flat, so it's not going to curve to your nail. So you definitely want to make sure that you fill in those gaps, otherwise it'll stick out and you'll get it caught in, you know, clothing or hair, and then it'll rip right off, and you're gonna miss some stars. And you want to do that with the rhinestones as well. So I'm just coming in and clogging up those gaps. Now I'm applying some cuticle oil, rubbing this in, and we're up to the next part of this video, which is the reveal, my favorite part. And this took maybe 2 or 3 hours just watching Dex, like a TV show Dexter, and designing, you know, so I take breaks and lack focus, but this is my labor of love. This is what I end up coming with after doing 10 videos of comic book characters. And it's just so night and day, but I'm really super loving this design. So I wanted to wish everybody a safe and happy Independence Day weekend, whether you celebrate it or not. And this is a close-up of this design. Look at that. And as you just saw, the undertip side is red, so I thought I'd stripe it, but that'd be a little too crazy, so. But there you have it. I love this. And look at the tips with the hollow stars. It looks like an actual flag, except the stars are freaking hollow. At any rate. Thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me next time as I do my July birthday month nail designs. Thanks. Bye.